Alright, welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today is a fan recap for St Johnstone versus Rangers. If you did miss the video done yesterday, it was a kind of talking about Ryan Jackson and a new contract and transfer links with Solanke in the preview for today's game. Then I'll leave a wee card coming up over the top here so you can go and watch that if you haven't already. But on to this game, St Johnstone versus Rangers. We're coming off a kind of disappointing result against Hibs, one that we definitely should have won, one we dominated and we had loads of chances, and one that Morelos got heavily criticised for missing chances. But I didn't criticise him because I've played striker before, and you know, playing striker you score a lot, but you always have that one game where you just can't score. You do everything but score, and that was Morelos on Wednesday against Hibs. So I didn't take anything from that game. We know Morelos is a well-renowned striker, so I stood by him and I didn't criticise him. So going into this game, Celtic won yesterday against Dundee, so put a little bit more pressure on us to try and keep up the chase, really, try and keep up with them a bit. And start 11 today, Ryan Jack picked up a slight knock, so he was out, and it was McGregor, Tav, Worrell, Goldson, Barisic. On the left was Grez, on the right was Condé. Three midfield, McCrory, Koulibaly and Halliday. Up front, Morelos by himself. And the midfield, you can tell, obviously Ross and Halliday, they're going to work their socks off for you. Koulibaly, when he played that little bit more forward against Hibs, he did play pretty well. So maybe it was an alright decision by Gerrard to start him there, but it came quite clear in the game early on that it wasn't the case. That I'm not saying it was wrong team selection, but there was no creativity really. We didn't really have anyone to rely on for creativity. Obviously Ross is a defensive midfielder, so Halliday's more of a defensive than attacking. Koulibaly, he's more of a box to box really. He's not exactly an attacking midfielder. He's not your David Silva or your Jesse Lingard or something like that. So there wasn't really much creativity coming through the midfield. Halliday in the 4th minute had a great chance. I guess he just Tav whipped it in, brilliant ball. I guess Halliday just didn't expect it to come to him. He put it wide, and I mean if that goes in, that's 1-0. 4th minute in. St Johnstone have to come out of the blocks, which leaves more space for us in the back for to attack them. But St Johnstone got in the game. They had a couple of good chances actually from the corner. One, I think it was, I don't even know their players, but one of them headed it for the back post onto the other post. I think Liam Craig or something like that. He jumped way too early, and on his way down he headed it, and it was a free header at the back post. He definitely should have scored it. So that was a let off for us. We didn't really have our chance. Morelos had a chance where he chased it down to the edge of the box and kind of swiveled, hit on the volley, hit off Gresda, went out for a goal kick. We had 2 chances in the first half, and first half was a brilliant chance, but second chance wasn't really even much. So first half was really poor. Barisic got injured, pulled up with a hammy, and Lee Wallace, who was surprisingly on the bench today, surprisingly came on, and I don't even remember the last game he played for Rangers, but I mean you could tell he wasn't match fit, but he's still done alright. His first game back, mate, must be a few years that he's actually played, unless he played like one game randomly or something, but I can't mind him actually playing, so he done no bad, but you could tell he wasn't up to speed. Hopefully he does get that much fitness back, because Lee Wallace was a good player. Right, he got slagged a lot, but he was a good player, and I think he should get a chance because he stuck by us, and like he was one of the only ones that actually stuck by us. So it was coming up to half time when they have it down the left hand side. Tanser, I think it was, he had a good game. Tanser, he put in a cross. One of their players got a flick on, like the tiniest flick on. Goldson then flicked it on again. He put his head proper right down to his waist level to try and header it away. It's like, and there's nobody within like 2 or 3 4 yards of him, so he could have taken time to touch and hit it away. But no, he went down. Obviously took his eye off the ball because his head was that low. flicked it on behind him where Kennedy was. He faked to shoot. Halliday dived in. He took it by him and smashed it in with his left foot. And that was 1-0 St Johnstone. And honestly, at that point, I couldn't see us coming back because it was just that poor of a performance. I couldn't see us coming back at all. But that was half time. And half time score it is. We started it yesterday, and I did say I wasn't really going to have it in the fan recaps, but I thought, why not? It didn't really get much response, but I was just starting off, I'll hopefully get a wee bit more people interacting with it. Just a wee extra thing. So the winner of yesterday was Brendan Morrissey. So well done to him. The correct answer was Van Bronckhorst. He scored that former Rangers player scoring the 2010 World Cup semi-final against Uruguay. So today's question is, which South American club plays at the Le Bon Mabol Stadium? Right, pretty simple enough. Big game happened there quite recently, so we're starting off really easy. So now into the second half, and Gerrard changed a few things to Grezda off. Grezda offered nothing. It's too many games Grezda offers nothing. I don't think he will not play against Hibs. I'll be so surprised if he plays against Hibs. But Middleton came on, and so that was 2 subs already used. So Middleton came on. I don't think Middleton actually touched the ball until 20 minutes in to the second half. But it was just we didn't really improve that much. We were still a 4-5-1, same formation, same kind of problems, lacking in the everything. We're lacking in everything. And St Johnstone didn't really come up with much either. There wasn't many chances. I think maybe 60 minutes in, both teams had 4 shots each. I mean, for neutral, that's a poor game. So first time Middleton really got involved down the left hand side, puts a beautiful cross into the middle to Alfredo Morelos, who headers it down into the ground and puts it back to 1 each, puts it back to a draw. He gets his goal, shuts out the naysayers, right? And I always believed in my man Morelos. He's my lock screen on my phone, right? He always will be, unless he goes to Celtic or something. That's not going to happen. So anyway, good header by Morelos, good cross by Middleton. That was the only thing he actually done when he came on. But the result of that, no, not the result of that was the result of Gerrard then moving it to a 4-4-2, taking Koulibaly off and putting Lafferty on, and that changed the whole complexion of the game. Lafferty and Morelos up front, it's if you play 5 in the middle or 3 in the middle, then you should be dominating the midfield, but we weren't. So we may as well take a man out of there and put them up front. It makes sense, and it worked a lot. I mean, Gerrard, good tactician. Gerrard is making that move, but it was. I mean, everyone saw it coming. But Lafferty going on, his hold up play was good. His link up play with Morelos was good. He would lay it off to players and all that. So Lafferty played well. He had a couple chances. Tav had it on the right back, played it on to Candace at the right wing. He had a shot, deflected, keeper made a good save, came back to Candace, he passed it across to Lafferty, he hit it with his left, and it was 7 yards out, 8 yards out. It was kind of bobbling a bit, but he still directed it goalwards, but one of the St Johnstone defenders slide tackled it away and kept it out of the net. He probably should be scoring it, Lafferty, but it was a good clearance. And then Lafferty again had another chance when it came over to him, hit it on the Goldson headed it onto him, Lafferty hit it on the volley, keeper made a good save as well, and McGregor made a good save right before that as well off of St Johnstone. So both teams were having their chances, and also right for Halliday had a free kick, hit the wall, and they were screaming for handball. Halliday literally just forgot about the ball, started screaming to the ref handball. So they then went out of the park on the counter attack, couple passes, crossed into the box, free header, and he skied it. So St Johnstone had a fair amount of chances as well, but the game was going to be decided by none other than El Buffalo himself. Tav on the near right hand side, crosses in, Morelos taking his man back, then at last minute goes forward and gets in front of his man, just passes it into the top corner, and it is 2-1. Morelos going celebrating over to our side, and everyone's just going mental. All the fans run onto the pitch celebrating with him, and it was such a relief, man. At half time I couldn't see us getting anything from this game, and we managed to get something out of this game. So if we do, I mean, there's been too many games where we've looked back and said, oh, we dropped points stupidly there. But if we do go on to win the league, today is the kind of game you would look back at and say, that's the games that won you the league. A tough game away to Perth. It's difficult to pick up 3 points there. So yeah, full time, brilliant 3 points of the day. And on to Boxing Day game against Hibs. I'm going to that, so there will be a match day vlog out for that. And there's a possibility I'll be going to the Old Firm. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment down below what you thought of the game, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.